Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yeah, James.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on in Wilmington? Anything?
What? Wait.
It's weird to wake up and see your city trending on Twitter where you're like,
I know.
What's going on in Wilmington?
I know.
Huh.
I didn't think we were going to talk about it.
We have to.
I'm surprised. Okay.
We have to. It's become a national story, so there's pretty much no way around it at this point.
Okay.
It's on CNN. It's on Drudge Report. It's trending in the top 10 of Twitter. We can't
deny it. We can't deny it. We have to be equal opportunity reporters, if you will.
Yes. And it's sad to say, but yes, we've heard the story. I've gotten a million messages about the 3 Wilmington police officers who were fired for racist comments in a car. I didn't know that was a thing, by the way, that they were just pulling audio from cop cars.
That's a hard one, right? But I mean,
I wonder if they knew, to be honest with you.
That what?
That
it was going to get pulled?
Yeah, that they check it and all that other shit. Everything they said is awful and they deserve to be fired, right?
Yeah.
There's no skirting that issue whatsoever. Yeah, man, it's a strange one when you wake up and you're like, here?
Yeah. What?
It's a town of 150,000.
Yeah. Not since Dawson's Creek has Wilmington ever been anything.
I know, right? OTH.
Right.
One Tree Hill. And it's strange to see your city on there, but, when you have shit like this going on, yeesh. And I will say this. Other officers have reached out and said, hey, man, we don't condone this either. From the Wilmington Police Department, obviously. So,
of course.
But it's strange to see where you're like, man, I didn't think that went on anymore, and I guess it does, and it sucks. And what I will say this is late last night at 2 a.m., they removed the Confederate statues here that were in town.
Little preemptive.
Yes, I guess. People are wondering if the protests are going to come here now. I have no idea. I woke up just as surprised as everybody else is about this story. So, strange when it happens in your own town. But yeah, absolutely, they deserve to be fired over this. And crazy. Yeah. But we did want to mention at the top because again, shit happens in your own city, and it's like,
Yeah.
But there is, there's a lot of great Wilmington police officers, and these guys just weren't any of them. So,
yes, they were.
You fire, you move on, and you go from there. That's all you can do. That's all you can do at this point. We do know a lot of great ones.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, this is going to roll into those guys, and fuck, man. Yeah, brutal. First in the room today was Ruben Schneider. Ruben, I apologize. You actually weren't first in the room today on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Nichol is here. Yeah, come on in. Squeeze in next to Jessie.
Hey, Nooners.
Give him a little wave towards camera. That's the main camera here.
Jealous?
Come on in. Come on.
Yeah, guys.
You got to
jealous?
hunch down next to Jessie there and get in tight to her. She doesn't bite. We don't care about COVID here.
What are you wanting him to do?
He's got to get on camera. So Giorgio's trying to direct him in. Is he in?
Camera.
Okay, he's in. No, he was too tall before.
There he is.
He was too tall before.
No, he's fully in.
Welcome, Jacob Nichol.
Everyone saw him.
Said I was too tall, so.
No one's ever said you were too tall. They will now. We're gonna bring him back out on fake news today this afternoon. It's 2:30 for Drinkin Bros.
Good job, Jacob.
Podcast. You were my Drinkin Bro of the week this week, and I will be giving you that award.
Make sure to be on the boards talking to these.
Yeah, talking to these fools.
Talking some shit.
He's here. People are saying, Jacob, you SOB.
Tell them how great I look in person, okay? Tell them it's a lot better than
Austin Leadys says, Ross, when we know your election results. This is a big story. We told you guys a couple weeks ago. We had some big news that was happening in our lives and on the show. We will get to that story in a second, Alec. He is popping up weird shit already. I just thought
it'd be funny if that's what we were talking about. so dramatically, but go ahead.
There was a reason people were asking you, like, oh, hey, what's the big surprise? Is Jessie having a baby? Are you guys like...
I actually got a message from Rihanna that was like, hey, everyone's like kind of worried that you were mad about the pregnancy thing, whatever. I was like, no, dude, it was funny. And Richard trolled me hard because he was in here starting the whole shit and really perpetuating it to the end.
Yeah.
Now, what have you done?
What haven't I done here?
Okay.
I'm shaking things up. I'm mixing it up today.
So anyways, that's not the news.
The big news is we are actually moving our entire media company to Austin, Texas.
Because I'm pregnant.
Because Jessie's pregnant.
Just kidding. Can you imagine?
Because we need the baby. We need one baby to be born in the state of Texas. Yeah. No, we're actually moving the entire media company to Austin, Texas. This has been in the works for a while. Anybody who's a fan of both of the shows, or all 90 of the shows, however many we host now at this point, we've been to Austin 7 out of the last 9 months. The only 2 months we weren't there was actually during the pandemic because we couldn't get a flight in.
Yeah.
It seems that Austin has become a gigantic media town. Dakota Meyer's there. Obviously, he's one of our co-hosts on Drinkin Bros from time to time. And then his show, Front Toward Enemy, is also on our media network. He's out of there. Obviously, Jared and Black Rifle and all those guys are out of there. And we just kept going back to interview celebrities, whether it was Alex Jones or Barnes Courtney or the Post Malone thing. Like, we always just ended up in Austin.
Yeah.
And
well, all weird signs were pointing there as well. So, like, anytime we were talking to anyone, we'd be like, oh, where are you based? Or sponsors or anything. They're like, oh, Austin, Austin, Austin. And it was too many arrows that we had to just
we have an advertising agency that is out of there. Google and Facebook are out of Austin, Texas as well now. We are trying to improve the YouTube, obviously, and you guys have been doing a great job at it, and hopefully the shadow ban will end at some point. There's been some things that we've learned over the last year with it. Obviously some guests we've had on have been controversial, but even the word like revolution, I guess, got flagged for the name of the show. So there's meetings we have to take to correct this shit. All of it is in Austin. Our internet, as crazy as it sounds, goes out all the fucking time here. It shouldn't happen. They have Google Fiber there. We're running too many shows out of one place, one building, that we need better quality as we move forward with this company, because it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We're somewhere in the neighborhood of like 14 million downloads a month for all of these shows across the board, and bigger guests will be in and out of Austin more and more and more. The other thing about it is Hollywood. As Hollywood continues to diminish, and we've obviously talked about this on the show ad nauseum at this point, a lot of celebrities are moving to Austin. McConaughey is there. He just bought the soccer team. Woody Harrelson is there. A bunch of our other friends who will wait and save those surprises because they're actually going to be on the shows with us are there. And the time seemed right. There was a big deal that came down a couple months ago that's there. The other big deal that came in was we started a ticket company. Dan and I on the sports show on Drinkin Bros go to pretty much the biggest live event, whatever that is, in the nation, right around every 2 to 3 weeks. And it got to be time where we were like, I don't understand why we just don't have our own ticket agency at this point. So drinkinbrostickets.com will launch next week. The reason to do that was we found out the back end of all of these ticket companies, StubHub, Vivid Seats, Tickets Now, and all that shit, Ticketmaster Now and all that stuff, all those resale markets, it's the same back end of all of these websites, and they're all using them. So it's like, all right, why not just make the tickets like $10 cheaper and try to get in on that and beat the fees? And we'll also tell you where we are, where we're sitting. Like Jacob's here today. He's a big Texas A&M guy. Jacob Nichol's here today. And it's like, dude, we would love to be able to go to these games with you. Just tell you what section we're in. And then you can meet us there wherever we are. Whoever has come into the studio to visit us knows we're pretty much the same goddamn people we are in real life as you see on the show. You can come in, hang, and drink with us and party with us. Whoever's been to any of our live shows across the nation, it's the same, man. And we love hanging out with you guys. We've never had one bad interaction with a Ross Patterson Revolutionary listener or Revolution listener. I almost called them revolutionaries. That'd be a fun little name.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the Nooners and the Revolutionaries are the OGs. But we've never had one bad interaction, man. And we always end up hanging out with you guys and getting fucked up and drinking, eating.
Yeah. I usually, when I'm hanging out with them, I have about 3 glasses of wine.
Which is 2 more than she typically has.
Yeah, and 2 more than I should have.
We've been really, really fortunate over the years that everyone who listens to all of our shows is genuinely cool in real life. And, when we show up at these events and we see you guys multiple times, we're friends. It's not, oh, hey, we're seeing somebody from the show. We're just genuine friends in real life. I mean, shit. Jacobs, we're going to have fucking Trulies on the goddamn Drinkin Bros today. Like, all of that is real. Texas is our biggest state as far as demographics go for listeners as well, and for sports. We go to Jerry World a lot in Dallas for all those games. UT, University of Texas, has always got some great, not only football, but they've also got some great games coming in with LSU, and Ohio State's playing a home and home with them in a few years. The soccer team is sold out. They are fucking sold out of their first entire season already, and they haven't even stepped on the field. The Spurs are there. The Dallas Mavericks are there. Texas A&M is there. So it just made sense. And the reason why we wanted to tell you guys today is next week will be the last week here for Jessie, for Ross Patterson Revolution. We'll be doing live shows still, but it'll be on the road until we set up the new studio. And it'll be through, Zoom and everything else. She's going to California for a couple weeks with the kids. Yeah. While I kind of take the cars out and move.
Now, look, that's up in the air right now, but we'll see.
We'll get to that in a second.
We'll get to that in a second, but we are also, Brooke is crying now, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're welcome.
Cool. Sorry, Brooke.
She said, thank you so much for that. So it is bittersweet. So. Yeah. We are excited, but I'm, sad to leave. We got my Wilmington winos.
Yeah, I know.
We've got,
I know. And look, we love the city of Wilmington. We're keeping a place here. My parents live here, and we will be back. We love it here. The travel became a lot. To go to Austin every single month was, it's about a 4.5-hour flight because we got to either go out of Charlotte or go to Dallas or
I just think
there's not a direct flight for us.
I think it'll be easier for what we're saying is I think it'll be easier for any of you guys, anyone to visit us. Mm-hmm. Wilmington is not really a go through big airport destination type of place. So hopefully we'll have bigger area for us to hang out and you guys can come through easier and it'll all be good. I think it's going to be a good thing and we'll talk about it as the week goes on next week and stuff like that.
Look, it's a wonderful place to live. It's beautiful here. And we love it. Now the school district's fucked and Bill Rivenbark can absolutely take every single inch of my dick into his mouth until he can't pronounce any words in English anymore. But besides a few bad apples, Jabes, for the most part, it's great.
It's just
because somebody was asking about the school board.
Yeah.
We did a show on this. There's 3 pedophile cases that are coming up. That was the reason why Dan and I had to pull out. That is coming down. 3 of them in a row are coming down the pipeline. My old lawyer in town is actually repping the school board on these cases. There's about 26 families that are filing lawsuits in this. It is going to become very public. And he said, look, man, do you want to have your picture in the fucking paper every goddamn day with these pedophiles because you will be on the school board? You will probably fucking win, you and Dan. And it's something that I didn't want to have to explain to my children, to be honest about it. They're 6 and 1, and that is a difficult conversation to have. And hopefully I never have to have it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Hopefully when they're 22 and they're in college, getting high, fucking watching HBO, they pop on that Michael Jackson doc and be like, oh, man, those are the songs we used to listen to when we were kids. And that's who Michael Jackson,
Right.
I'd rather them learn it from that than me.
Sure.
I'd like to skate that issue, but
Sure.
that's me. So we're excited. There'll be a lot of work to do. And, we'll be coming at you from Austin, Texas in the fall. We are doing a live election show November 3rd in Austin, Texas. That will be all nights with us, Drinkin Broettes, Drinkin Bros. I think it's the bar is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Ice House on 6th Street. We'll be doing a live election show that night. We've got a bunch of stuff in the works, and we're super excited about it.
Yes.
So that is the big surprise. Jessie is not pregnant.
No.
I do not think we are having 3 children ever. Maybe.
You never know.
You don't. I love kids. So if
I just need to get my life in order. I've still got a lot of stuff I want to do, like for myself, No, I just need to get like my life in order, and then I think I can throw another one in the mix. Don't you think?
I love kids, and it's rad. It takes a team of nannies, though, for all of the shows we do.
Not right now. Maybe I'll do an Angelina Jolie, like 45-year-old pregnancy.
Oh, yeah, why not?
All natural.
Just get in the bathtub.
Yeah.
All smooth in behind you.
Yeah,
they
very naturally.
Into that tub with you.
They very naturally at 45 have twins. Always have twins.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're doing.
And good for them.
What is it? IVF?
IVF.
IVF.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
And good for them.
Yeah.
But
fucking fantastic.
And I may do it.
You have to be rich enough, like Angelina Jolie, to go through shit like that. Where you're just like, all right, sweet.
It.
Yeah. Gonna have to disappear for a couple years too.
Yeah. So I'll be. I mean, I could see why people thought I was, because I have been. What I like to do when I am pregnant is go off Instagram completely and then emerge back when I've gotten off a little bit of weight, and been like, look at this baby I adopted. But so I could see why they would think that, because I have just like, I don't know. You know, the world, the Instagram, social media, news sometimes is too much for my little brain.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to just get off.
Tiny little pea brain.
Tiny little pea brain. But, because it's stuff like this Chuck E. Cheese. It just drives me crazy.
R.I.P. Charles Edgar Cheese.
Oh.
Chuck E. Cheese, man.
People of a certain age, the Chuckster.
Alec,
people
you shut
of
your
a
fucking
certain
whore
age,
mouth today.
Yeah, you are really showing your ass over there, Alec.
Shut your whore mouth.
You're really showing your ass.
He is not a Chuck E. Cheese fan, and I will not fucking tolerate the slander.
Because he's not of the age. When you're of a certain age, Chuck E. Cheese is such an institution. The memories that you have, again, they used to serve beer.
Yes.
So
in Los Angeles.
The memories that I have of like my dad and his brothers getting housed.
Yes.
Losing us in Chuck E. Cheese.
They didn't need
the
you.
frantic running around because they're like, where I just didn't look for 1 second.
Jessie?
Those weird.
Jessie?
Yeah, under the stage, where the puppet band performs. Under the stage, there used to be this weird little winding
goddamn right there
molester hole.
Yeah, the touch room.
And so the touch tube.
Yeah, the touch tube.
Remember those touch tubes that are high above? You can't see the kids.
Nope. Everybody's getting touched in there.
Gosh, how fun.
Showing parts to each other.
Oh, show me yours.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The old touch tubes at Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Oh my gosh, the molester tube. That never happened to me. I only had great fun discovering memories in the
same in the touch tube. Yeah,
in the touch tube.
It was all positive for me.
Pizza.
It wasn't like somebody's weird uncle of like, oh, have you seen Ron? I'm his father's working overtime, so it's me in here. Show me yours, and I'll show you what yours will look like when you get older.
Before they had the stamps too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nightmare.
Yeah.
Like the frantic, like I'm saying, the frantic running around before they had those wristband stamps. They had like a glow-in-the-dark stamp you cannot leave unless you're with someone else with the same stamp.
It was super easy to steal a kid out of there back in the day.
Definitely, and I think we've heard stories. I know the Ventura one. It was like many horror stories.
Well, see, here's the thing. So I talked to my parents. There is pictures of me as a child with a brother. I haven't seen him after the age of 6, and I was like, "Hey, what happened?" We went to Charles.
Okay, no,
Charles Edgar Cheese, and they were like,
nope.
Nothing. He wasn't taken from there at all, and I was like, all right.
No.
You know, and they kind of just dismissed it. They glossed over it. You know?
Ross, now stop.
It was a twin brother that I had, and I just, they were like,
that
no.
dirty, shut up.
You just kept looking in the mirror a lot, and we're seeing yourself, Ross.
Shut up. This is dark shit, dude. We're talking about Chuck E. Cheese.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
You're getting really dark.
So,
but...
Am I?
Yeah, that old rat suit. You know, when the guy would hobble out in that old...
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese rat suit. Now he's a mouse or a rat?
He's a rat,
right?
He's a rat. So I want to read you one of my favorite Twitter comments.
I know, terrifying.
One of my you can pop them up. Pop up that image right there.
Now that is what came. That's
where my twin brother went.
That smelly mess comes hobbling towards you on your birthday.
It looks like Ron Jeremy.
Lucky you.
In current day. Is he up on the screen? Is Charles Entertainment Cheese up on the screen? That thing. Ooh, go to that one.
Which one?
To the left. To the left. Yes, there it is. Pop that up right there. Oh, how'd you like to have that thing staring you down when you drop your tokens all over the floor?
The other one is a little more terrifying, but yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, this one. There it is. Who's the duck next to him?
Oh, that's the band, right?
Is that Ducky?
No.
I don't know his name. I just made that up. That's
it's
off
a
the
girl.
cuff.
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl?
Yeah.
Yeesh. I bet it wasn't a girl inside that costume. Yeah. Pop that one up, dude. Winking at you right now. Hey, kids. You got any Coke?
Mm-mm.
Got any cocaine? You betcha. Take a couple toots right now with Charles Entertainment Cheese. Those guys were getting coked up in those costumes. That's the only way to live.
Definitely.
Only way to live.
Definitely.
Only way to live.
It was a carny type of vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, on the positive side, Charles Entertainment Cheese is going to file for bankruptcy and then try to come out of it and become the entertainment center that they've always been forever.
Never mind.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, I think 100% they will.
Yeah.
Except for...
Go scroll back up real quick. There's a mugshot there that's, what does that say? Nathan Dunlop on death row for Chuck E. Cheese killings. There we go. Is that on
Oh, my God. Where was
the screen?
that?
Yeah, pop it up. Pop it up on there. It's CNN, eh?
Oh, Lord.
You hit the wrong thing, my man. There it is. No, just pop that picture up. There it is. Look at that. Look at him. It makes sense, you know. We've all seen a guy like that in Charles Entertainment Cheese, and you're like, oh, boy.
Definitely, but that looks like my dad back in the day.
Yeah, I know. It looks like everybody's dad back in the day.
Yeah,
which
I know.
Is the scary part of this. I want to read the top comment here on Twitter. That made me laugh regarding Chuck E. Cheese's bankruptcy. Okay. This guy's name is Dan Johnson. I don't know him, by the way. It's just on here. He goes by the username @DanEvanJohnson. He says, hi, welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. Everything is visibly dirty, and our mascot is a rat. Eat some pizza near a sneezing child. Come on down for some rat pizza at our child casino. Big fan of that.
Child casino.
Because let's face it, that's where we all learn to gamble, right? That's where I learned the ins and outs of it of like, all right, how do we beat this system, dude?
Yeah.
I need more coins to get this thing and then to get the other thing. And then you scour around the restaurant, find that one game that you're great at that spouts off all the tickets. For me, for the big guy, it was obviously skee-ball.
Skee-ball, yeah.
Skee-ball.
I loved a whack-a-mole.
Oh, you
and
big
then I
whack-a-mole
didn't
fan?
necessarily
Doesn't pay enough tickets, though.
It doesn't, I know. And I wasn't really a big game player, and that's true today, too.
Yeah.
But I liked Molester Tube and the balls and...
Somebody else wrote, look, under...
And the stage.
Yeah.
And under the stage.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
the carry-on.
A lot about living and a little about love.
Right.
That's what you learned under the stage at Charles Entertainment Cheese. This is a great one here. I don't know who Oliver Willis is, but he says, under Obama, Bin Laden was dead and Chuck E. Cheese was alive.
Oh my gosh.
It's a great one.
It's true.
It's a great one. That's really
true.
fucking funny. But what's not funny is that my favorite institution is going down. Now, here's what I wonder. Is Pasquales still going to live? Because we broke this story 2 months ago that on Postmates. By the way, promo code Revolution gets you $100 in free delivery fees there at Postmates. If Pasquales is still going to live, because they were operating under a fake name and delivering pizzas out of an LLC called Pasquales.
Yes.
So,
and I was so into that.
Same
by the
here.
way.
Does Pasquales live on? I wonder if Chuck E. Cheese goes down. And is this part of the reason why Chuck E. Cheese is going down? Is Pasquales Pizza been so great and they're making so much profit off of it that,
Pasquales was shut down?
Alec, your hatred for Chuck E. Cheese?
You're really showing your ass now,
Showing your
Alec.
ass today, Alec. We've got a guest in here. We have one of the nooner crews in here.
Blockbuster.
Yes, dude. God damn it, Alec. Honestly. Go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese tonight, dude. Learn some manners. For Christ's sakes, dude.
You can't.
I'll give you 30. That way you can get a pizza, fucking $20 in tokens.
You know what else I loved is that chair that goes up around the clock.
Still ride it. Still ride it. I'm 32 years old and I still ride the chair that goes up around the clock.
Oh my gosh, it felt like it was so high.
Yes.
And I took my son there and I was like, it was just right in front of me.
It was right in front of your face the entire time, but it wasn't that. It was the magic of the goddamn place. When you walked in, it almost felt like there was a dust in the air, like a gold dust in the air,
Yeah.
Like you were in an Elton John video. That was the magic of Charles Entertainment Cheese. We will not tolerate any slander from that place.
No,
And
but
we love it.
I hope
We
that
love
they
it.
come back. I just don't know.
We love it. Sorry about that. Got a little too emotional about it.
I just don't know how that can happen because it is really such a cesspool. It's a petri dish.
For diseases?
Yeah.
Are you going Crohn's on me today?
I'm just saying I hope they can make it out of it. I'm just not really sure how that can happen right now.
Yeah,
but
well.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Here's the deal here. With our dickhead governor, Roy Cooper, if Chuck E. Cheese was open, which it's not, he'd make that fucking rat wear a goddamn mask. I can tell you that. So that went down in this state yesterday. That piece of shit, Roy Cooper, is at it again. That motherfucker is the most liberal asshole in the nation.
He really is.
Dead serious. I want to apologize to Gavin Newsom and fucking the Cuomo sexual up in New York City. Turns out we have the most liberal governor in the nation. This piece of shit just announced, he's like, we're not going to phase 3. And as a matter of fact, we're dialing it back again. Shutting down restaurants downtown. And everyone in the state of North Carolina now has to wear a mask out everywhere. Mm-hmm. And then he launched these guidelines of when you could take off your mask. Mm-hmm. If you're eating, if you're drinking, if you're exercising, or if you're having a conversation where you need to be loud enough for someone else to hear you. Oh, you mean everything you do in fucking real life, you can take the mask off for? The fuck is that going to help? And everybody's skirting around the issue of like, I don't know when the spike in cases. We've had a bad spike in cases. There was protest for 3 fucking weeks after everybody came out of lockdown. That's it. Mystery solved. And again, I said this yesterday and I'll say it again. Protests were justified. What are you going to do? Stop people from going outside? But yeah, that's why the fucking spike is happening, dude. So us putting the mask back on and all that other shit isn't going to help. And especially now, it's June 25th today. It is hot as balls across the nation. What do you think? People are just going to walk out with a goddamn mask all day? Is that going to be the new tan line for the summer? Is do you have a face mask tan? Huh? You have a face mask tan? Sorry, do you have any bronzer? I'm going to cover up my face mask tan. Fuck you, Roy Cooper, you piece of shit. Am I amped to get out of the state that Roy Cooper is governing? Yes.
Sure.
You're goddamn right I am.
Sure.
And I'll double bird it on the way out of the state line when I fucking drive the car out of here to Roy Cooper. But I will do this because the mail-in ballot, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until August to officially announce myself as a fucking Texas resident just so I can get that mail-in ballot and vote Roy Cooper the fuck out of here. And that piece of shit Bill Rivenbark, he's running for
smart.
city council on. Yeah, just get one more rock the vote in, you know? Maybe dump out some boom boom. I mean, he's a yeah. Put a big fat rail of Coke right on that goddamn ballot, snoot it, and then check it off, dude, and say, "Welcome to the revolution, assholes." Because I think both those fucks are going to be out of office. Rivenbark, I don't know, because it's name recognition, and in this town of 150,000 people, there's about 2 names you recognize: Chuck E. Cheese, and the fucking Rivenbarks in this place. So who knows? But Roy Cooper can absolutely get fucked. I know that's D'Anthony Holloway's thing, but I gotta borrow it today.
It's, yeah. I
gotta
think
borrow
it's
it today.
pertinent.
What sound effects we got here?
It's just a vibe. Another one.
Oh man, you didn't raise the volume, Giorgio. Got to raise the volume of those. Yeah,
They're pretty loud.
no.
Oh.
I listen to the audio show. I check this shit in the car. I QC it, James.
You've
Can't
done a
let
lot of damage to your
nonsense-
ears.
Who has?
You.
I actually haven't. My hearing is exact. I've got dolphin-like hearing. I can hear things from anywhere. Like right now, there is a bear raping a 38-year-old man in a park about a mile.
Oh, in
1.8 miles from here.
California,
1.8
and
miles from
she,
here.
the girl,
Yep.
beat off the bear with her Apple
I'm sorry?
laptop. Yeah,
Probably don't want to use the phrase "beat off."
the bear
after
beat him off. Got
Nope. Nah.
rid of.
Let's rewind it.
How would you say it?
Hit him, like bashed his face in. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
She was
didn't-
taking a nap in California
Yep.
in her backyard.
Yeah.
A bear started attacking her.
Yep.
She took her Apple laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Beat him up.
Yeah. Got the bear off.
Got the bear off
There we
of her.
go. Yeah.
Stop the bear from attacking.
She jacked the bear off and then beat it off. Yeah, we can't say any of that. She fights it off with her laptop. When I read this story, is it weird that the first thing I thought of was I guarantee you there was a 2-second decision in her mind of like, oh fuck, this is $3,500, and I
But-
don't know if my warranty still exists.
Yeah,
but I'm
maybe.
also getting raped by a bear, and I need to do something, or
She
this is going to be
hit
the
the
end of my
bear
life.
with it and stunned it long enough
Yep.
to escape. Yeah.
The only weapon she had was her laptop. I'm glad that a laptop is being classified as a weapon. You know, I've always treated it as such.
Yeah.
You ever bash anything with a laptop?
Oh.
Phew. You need to, Jabes. It's a real feeling of power.
It's a real shot of life.
Yeah, that's why I got this 2013er right here. It's heavy. It's still heavy. It's got a little weight to it. As soon as this next book is out, I'm getting a new computer, and I can guarantee you on the way out, I'm bashing somebody's face in with it. You know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out, probably rub a little meat on my feet, right around my ankle area, and try to lure some form of animal out. I saw a fox yesterday. I haven't seen positive. I have not seen a fox
wasn't like
in
a
a very,
terrier
very
of
long
some
time. No,
sort?
and it was very small. Like it looked like a baby that was looking for the thing. And the neighbor came out, and I said, "Hey, man, I've never seen a fox here. Like that's fucking crazy." It was down at the beach. Yeah, goddamn rights.
Blammo, blammo, blammo.
Jacob Nichol, now that you're in the studio, this is an 11 out of 10, brother. Keep your eyes to yourself. Hands out of your jeans. That's my lady, Holmes.
He's like, I wasn't even looking over
Yeah,
there.
he was. Bird dogging her, dude. That side eye. We don't need any of that in the studio today.
You're like a Donnie Wahlberg right now.
Who? Yeah.
With
Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy. Jealous, guys? Not really. We're good.
Look, I think you're the fucking
Thanks, Donnie.
baddest chick in the game, dude. I think you're
she
the
looks
hottest
good
chick on the
there.
planet. Well, her work
She
is starting to
fluctuates.
settle. Her
She
work is starting to settle.
fluctuates, yeah.
Whenever I see her, though, all I think of is the vaccines, you know?
Sure.
She must be freaking out right now over coronavirus. But I saw this
No,
fox,
you're right.
and I grabbed the neighbor, and I was like, "Hey, man, did you see this fucking fox? What do we do with this?" It was so small. I wanted to pick it up, man, and take a picture.
You
I was
just
about to be that person.
Yeah, just let the fox.
I was about to be that asshole who was just like, "Oh, let me
Yeah.
get a picture with the fox."
Don't.
But I didn't. At the last moment, I was like, it kicked in. I was like, "Oh, this fucking thing could bite me," and
No, but it's just like, just leave it alone.
It's rabies. Foxes probably have rabies, right, Alec?
Not generally, no.
Shit, I could have grabbed that fox then, is what you're saying. Well,
Yeah.
It would have been a nice pick.
Who doesn't
now I'm
these
regretting
days,
it.
right?
Yeah, right. Who doesn't? Everybody's got
Giorgio.
that kung flu.
Right.
Might as well get a little rabies in the system, dude. Maybe that'll fight off the fucking. coronavirus, the Chinese virus. Get a little fox blood coursing through my veins.
Oh, that would have been so funny if you picked up a fox and it just fucking scratched the shit out of you.
I know. What a great story, though. And if I had video of it, oh, God damn it, Ross. Missed opportunity. It happens from time to time. Maybe I'll put up a Craigslist post.
What did the fox say? That wasn't me.
Good night, everyone.
That was Tyler Swank.
No,
that was Tyler Swank.
We can walk off the show. I think we're all done here. Thanks for joining us.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was Tyler Swank. Now listen.
The fox didn't say anything, but my neighbor did, and he was like, "Holy shit!" And I go, "Is there a lot of foxes here?" And he goes, "Yeah. Sometimes they come in like over the dunes and that other thing and whatever." And I was like, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, they'll come to the beach because they're looking for food or whatever." And I was like, "No shit."
A beach fox? I'm very confused.
Beach fox, yeah, coming up over those dunes, Alec.
Okay.
Look it up. Look it up. Carolina Beach foxes. There we go. Right there. Look at them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, how cute.
100% what it looks like. And I was like, that's the thing. It was cute enough that you were like, oh shit, this would be an awesome pic.
Yeah.
But that's what I ran into yesterday, and I was like, fucking A, this is awesome. But it seemed friendly, and
sure,
it was a baby.
Sure,
and it was just like, man, yeah, look at that.
Oh,
look at that fox.
At that.
Pop that up on screen.
You know what it makes me think of? Bear Man. What's the?
Oh, Grizzly Man.
Grizzly Man.
Yeah, R.I.P. to that guy.
Do you remember
dead.
Grizzly Man?
Yeah, R.I.P. to that guy.
Bear Man.
Yeah, Bear Man. You remember Bear Man?
Man, I am fucking dumb. Dumb.
Remember Bear Man? Oh, man, those were the days. We used to go to the river together and just snatch up salmon with our bare hands right out of the water together.
God, that was Werner Herzog.
It was.
Look at.
One of the best in the biz.
Oh, best
we
to
saw
do
him
it.
in a movie
Best
the
to
other
do
night.
it. It was strange.
No, it wasn't. He was good.
He is good, but I was just like, didn't know.
It was Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Jack Reacher Around. They left off the around on Jack Reacher, that movie. And again, missed opportunity. Jack Reacher Around would have been blockbuster numbers. Yeah. Werner Herzog. So if you don't know who Werner Herzog, infamous director.
Documentary director.
He's famous for pulling a gun on set and holding it toward an actor's head.
To like get a
the guy's
reaction?
got like endless stories. We don't really know. But
Bear Man.
The guy's great. So great. I'm a big fan of that guy. But when he popped up,
Grizzly Man is on my top 10 documentaries
of all time.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Put up Werner with that fucking gun, dude.
It's probably a flare gun, but we'll call it.
Yeah, look at that. Is it a flare gun, Alec?
I think so. We'll call it.
Whatever,
it does
man.
look like a flare gun.
Who gives
to be
a
honest
shit? If you got
with
shot with a flare gun, you'd still be affected. Imagine getting shot right in the gooch with a flare gun. Yeesh. It singed the testes.
Yeesh.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, shit, man. I want to talk to you about this new trend that's going on. There's always these little fucking TikTok trends. You're in on this shit.
I mean,
I'm not in on it.
I'm a voyeur, but yeah.
Jessie, your words today. You want to beat off a bear. You're a voyeur. Like,
I mean, technically I am though. Like I just watch. I don't like make videos. I don't share. I literally just like
watch.
Go down the TikTok
thing. So the new one is putting booze bottles on top of basketballs. And then you bounce the basketball, and then you got to catch the bottle, and and then fucking force it in your gullet, right?
Yeah.
This woman yesterday looked like a Karen, white woman.
Okay.
She did it with it looked like a can of Truly, and it took a hard, strange bounce, and the can shot up and hit her right in the pussy. It bent her over, man. She took it right to the labia. And it took her down. The video went viral, and it has millions and millions of views. And I was like, man, what are the chances? Because it's a light basketball drop. You're just lightly dropping the basketball.
Yeah, just so that it bounces
up
and you can catch it, right?
It took a strange turn and snapped her right in the fucking gooch, man. And she went downtown, dude. I think Barstool had it, or maybe Old Row had it on their Instagram yesterday. I probably watched it 18 times in a row because it was a perfect shot. right in the labia, and I was like, "Oh, bye."
Well, if you
bye.
Super viral, we can't find it, but
I know, right?
But yeah, no, it sounds fun.
There it is, right there. Boom, 3.2 million views. I'd tell you what.
Oh, we can't play it.
How do you not know your Facebook password?
I don't know.
That's fucking.
It's
crazy. I tell you what. I'm gonna do the sponsors. Try to pull up that video. We got ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros coming at you like a motherfucking statue, a non-Confederate one, like a Union statue. That's what we have to say now, I guess.
Yeah.
The best in the biz. 25% off everything in the entire store: mattresses, sheets, pillows, adjustable bases. You name it, they got it on there. Those sheets are top notch too, Jabes.
Oh yes.
Slept in them last night. Slept like a bear in hibernation. And keep off and I beat myself off with my laptop later. Yeah. Sorry, Jabes. Your words, not mine. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros today, where they got a 36-month pay-as-you-go program, which is still applicable with all of them deals that we discussed earlier. Right now, too, if you get a mattress, you get 2 free pillows. And I'm telling you, the goddamn pillows are just as good as the mattress. I love these things. They're in every room of our house.
I would venture to say probably get them both. You need them together.
Yeah, but if you're getting a mattress, you're going to get 2 free pillows.
Yeah. So
get sexual tonight. Get sexual. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros today. Next up, we got StrikeForceEnergy.com.
Boom, 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 boom. Shabloinker.
Ooh, yeah.
You know I'm hopped up on the Strike Force today.
I do know. I think everyone else knows, too.
Every day. Yeah. Jacob Nichol, you looked shocked when you came in because you're like, why is there so many liquids around you? I got to fill up Strike Force. Liquid is a vehicle for Strike Force. Sauces are a vehicle for the food to get inside my body. Mm-hmm. That's it. Same with sushi.
No, food is
a lot
the
of wasabi,
vehicle.
Whatever, dude.
Food is the vehicle for the sauce.
Oh, that's right. You're right. My body is the temple, and you are the perishers. Is that maybe? Just popping off Pinterest quotes left and right today.
That was almost a Bourdain quote, but not.
Happy Bourdain Day. We'll get to that, too. StrikeForceEnergy.com has got 4 amazing flavors. Boom. It's right here. Comes in the same box you get at 7-Eleven. Jacob, you want one? Let's fire one down here, buddy.
You got to get ready because you're going to be drinking today, Jacob.
Tasty, tiny little tin pouch, dude. Rip it open and squeeze it into any liquid available. He caught it.
He caught it.
Did catch it. For
he caught it one-handed on his head.
One-handed Jim Abbott style. If you get that reference, congratulations. We're probably friends in real life. It's an amazing. He's pounding it live on camera. Boom, that is gone. It'll last longer than 6 hours, Jacob. So get ready for the erection that comes with that. It is going to be high and tight, my man. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten in it. 10-pack, 40-pack, 750-milliliter bottle. They ship everywhere in the entire world. Use the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off at StrikeForceEnergy.com. Last but not least, James, we got Keeps.com.
Ooh.
/Revolution. Keeps.com/Revolution. Keeps the hair you got.
I think it's working.
It is working.
Don't you feel like? I
think so. I'm going to try it till the end of the year. It's free. 30-day trial for free. So if you're worried about keeping the hair that you have, go to Keeps.com today and Keeps.com/Revolution and get it. 3 free 30-day trial. Sorry, I'm getting excited because Alec pulled up the video and I can see it now.
Very excited.
It's in my face and I'm ready. Go to KEEPS.com/Revolution. Free trial. It'll keep the hair you got if you're losing it. All right, Alec. I want to see this woman get fucking popped in the pussy.
It's
Why
not
is
playing
Instagram
it?
not playing?
Why?
Oh, boy.
Oh.
This is will you just show her face at least? Are you allowed to do that? There you go. Put her face up on the screen. This is the aftermath when she got shot in the pussy with the can of White Claw. Boy, if that's the face she's making, imagine how hard it hit her.
Sure.
You know?
Right on that bone, probably.
Right on that the coccyx. Is that what it is?
No, the coccyx is in the back.
Ah, gotcha. Know nothing about the female vagina bone. What do you call that? do you call that? Badge
cunt bone.
Oh, the cunt bone.
Yeah.
Great.
No, I don't know. It's something. It's like a pelvis type, pelvic floor. I don't know.
Pelvic floor.
But the coccyx is when you
sure, it's the
you know when
mantle.
you like fall on your butt and you hit that like
your
bone
tailbone.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of.
Sort of. Other videos are playing, and this one's not. What's that?
The world is against you.
Yeah,
Ross.
Jay Cutler's been posting fucking weird stories. He looks thin as shit. He's going through it with Cavallari.
He really is.
Ugh.
Oh,
You don't have to show that video, but
boy.
a bunch of he's getting a bunch of hens murdered. So he's posting videos. He said he's gonna set up some cameras in his backyard and try to find out who's killing his hens.
Oh my
Jay
gosh.
Cutler. Yeah. So
pelvic bone. Yeah.
pelvic bone.
Pelvic bone. Yeah.
Man, I would pay any amount of money to get this video to play.
Pubis bone.
Pubis bone. You know, the old pubis bone. Homegirl got shot right into it. Shot into it. I want to talk about the Loch Ness Monster. It's back, Jabes.
Really?
Yes. Pull up the Loch Ness Monster, Alec. There is a new picture that is circulating.
Woof.
Yeah.
Woof to this
First
story.
of all,
are you serious?
Get off of Gmail and go to Google. Jesus. Checking your emails at work, Alec. Chuck E. Cheese slander. Checking emails at work. I don't believe it. Type in new Loch Ness Monster photo. There we go. Pop that up on the screen and zoom in if you can to it. So this is the photo that's circulating saying, hey, we've got new proof. Now, to me, this looks like a giant-ass fish. But it also would appear not to be real, maybe. So I don't know. But either way, tourism's down, man. The pandemic's going on. You need people to get out to Loch Ness Lake. I'd be willing to go out there and hunt for that fucking thing. You know? Throw some popcorn shrimp in the water and see what happens.
Go check out Nessie.
Nessie. Look at Nessie, dude. To me, it looks like a gigantic fish. You ever see those videos on Instagram where you can stick your hand in? I think it's called noodling, right?
Oh, yeah.
And pull up a giant fish. Heather was doing it. She went down there with those people.
Gnarly.
You put on a rubber glove all the way up to your shoulder, and you pull out
and you
a
like
huge
stay
catfish.
Underwater.
Yeah, gnarly, dude. Gnarly. Which thoughts on the Loch Ness Monster? Real or not real, Japes?
Oh my gosh, I can't. It's so.
Show the original picture.
I feel like we're talking about Bigfoot right now. Like I'm just.
Jessie, how do you describe this original picture though? You know?
What original picture, dude?
That's the original picture of Loch Ness Monster right there, the black and white one.
I don't
Put that
know
on screen.
I really don't know what's
happening. Have a
happening.
refresher on it and let them judge for themselves. Because one might say, all right, maybe he was a tiny monster and then he just grew later to that current day picture. You know? Who are we to judge, James? You're not going to entertain this at all, huh?
What do you want me to say?
I want your honest thoughts.
This is insane.
Real or not real?
That we're even talking about this
real
right
or
now.
not real, James?
I feel like I'm being fucking punked. Like you're trying to show off in front of your new buddy Jacob.
No, dude. This is the fucking world we live in. Nessie is back. Nessie is back. We need to be prepared, all right? God damn it. If I have to take to the streets to this tonight, I will. And this is going to be our sign. Everybody who's with me, I want you to give one of these as we go by. Black Power is this. Nessie is this. Do not get them confused. So all my Nessians, dude, can come with me on this. You know?
It's a fucking rock.
I want to free
statue.
Nessie. I want to free Nessie, dude. Come on out with me and protest. Release the footage. I guarantee you the government has footage of Nessie, dude.
Oh, my God.
Hey, boom. Fist up, Jabes, you know? And that's how us Nessians greet each other. It's like this. Jabes, look at this. Boom. Boom. 2 Nessies. Boom.
That's actually funny.
Where's my Nessies at, dude?
That's really funny. Everything else about this story, I will not engage. But
Grace,
that is really funny.
If it turns out to be true, if it turns out to be true, yeah, Nessie fans unite, dude. Boom.
And like you would not
Bumping,
know,
dude.
you would just see 2 guys like limply bumping.
Yeah, and you're like,
wrists.
oh shit, are you guys Nessies, dude? Are you Nessie fans? It's like, yeah, dude, we're fucking Nessians, dude.
You are so dumb. So dumb.
If
dumb,
they
dumb,
prove
dumb.
this to be true, Jabes, I have a bet for you. I have a wager that I'd like you to engage
I don't even
in.
want to like finish this sentence.
We will, and then I'll be done with it. I want you to legally change your name to Nessie Wiseman.
If it turns out to be true.
Yes. I will take you down to the courthouse. I will get your name changed to Nessie
You know
Wiseman.
how easy it is to convince me that things are true, right? Do you know how many alien videos you've shown me?
Yes.
And I still am like, nope, haven't been here yet.
No.
They're out there. They just haven't been here yet.
Nessie Wiseman. I'm going to take you over to Scotland. We're going to go look for...
Nessie Wiseman. You're dumb. This is dumb. I mean, what's happening? There's other things going on in the world. Like, what is this?
There is. And we've got a crime corner today, I believe.
I don't know.
Don't we?
I don't know.
Come on. No? Yeah.
Nah.
Fire away.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like you do.
What
you
were
don't?
No.
You don't have a crime corner today?
I was looking for the details on my computer.
And what happens?
And it's hard to do. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to do that sometimes.
We chatted on the way into the studio. I was like, hey, you got a crime corner today? And you're like, yeah, why not? And now you're on the spot. I think the Nessie actually, there's a lot of fucked up things that's taking you out of your game today.
Yeah, for sure.
Where my Nessie's at, dude.
Sure.
Boom. Throw that limped up fist, and go side to side with it.
You're definitely dumb, for sure.
Nessie Wiseman is in this Mogwai.
Anyways, move on.
We will. We will move on.
Move on.
James.
I do apologize, you guys. I'm thrown off.
You are thrown
off. I'm sorry.
I think we have to address the possibility that we're probably going to get shut down again. We talked. So
everyone.
I broke this story on Dan and I did on Drinkin Bros Sports yesterday, where I said I got a call from a couple higher ups from NFL teams that the season was going to be delayed until week 5. No one is talking about this at all. Still today, no one is talking about this. And I've been flooded with emails of like, hey, how do you know this? Where did this happen? And I was just like, look, man, I've confirmed it from 2 different people, the exact same story, that the NFL was going to be pushed to week 5. They're going to take the first 4 games, put them at the end of the schedule, and then play the Super Bowl at the end of February and eliminate the preseason altogether. A lot of people told me to go fuck myself last night and today, early this morning. However, about an hour ago, the NFL said, we're going to cancel the Hall of Fame game, which is the opening preseason game for the NFL. Now people are starting to come around to my side of like, hey, man, what else do you know?
Yeah.
I know that I've talked to 2 people from 2 different teams. One team I hate. So they have no reason to tell me the correct information, but they did because they wanted to get it out there, partly because they're concerned with the player safety. And then Ezekiel Elliott did a story last night, superstar running back for the Dallas Cowboys, also the Ohio State University alumni. And he got coronavirus. And he said, look, after having it, he goes, it wasn't bad. It was like 3 days or whatever. But he goes, I will say this. Before anybody can come back, we've got to be concerned with player safety because you are going to be sick for 3 days. And then you've got to, quarantine yourself and everything else. I said something that was very unpopular yesterday where I said, I don't think NBA is coming back. I don't think MLB will be able to come back during this. A lot of states are shutting back down. Texas has paused their reopening as of right now. Fully, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut are quarantining anyone for 14 days out of state today. Cuomo said he's going to start pulling over people and fining them $1,000 with out-of-state tags, as they don't want anybody coming in to the state of New York. I think it's inevitable. Were we probably on the right path? I guess so. There is nothing you could have done to stop this protest and 50 million people flooding the streets and not giving a fuck. That is clearly the cause of this. But there's also nothing you can do about it. There was outrage over the George Floyd death as well as there should be. You cannot stop humans from going out and being either angry about something or rejoicing about something or trying to live their lives. I don't know how this gets better other than everybody getting it, but then you're opening yourself up to infecting every old person there is and all that other shit. So I don't know what the right answer is, but it's happened here in this fucking state where they're shutting down restaurants and shit. I don't think that's the right answer either. I don't necessarily think that masks are. So unless you're willing to shut everybody in again for fucking 2 months, I don't know how any of this gets better. And that's the scariest part about this. You were asking about whether or not the flight is going to go down to L.A. I actually think it will. But it's going to be at your own risk, essentially, for everyone at this point. And it's going to be up to the individual of whether or not you're willing to risk it and live your life. I told you I've been going to this fucking illegal underground CrossFit here. That's the only gym that's open. Gyms have still not opened up here in North Carolina. I'm not going to say where it is, but they're only doing 7. You have to stay on your own squares and all that shit. Just so I could have some form of a workout. This was a topic last night where everybody was talking about it of like, what would you rather do? They start off the classes with one question, and everybody answers it out loud, kind of loosens everybody up to get into the thing. And it was like, what would you rather have? A life full of risk and go out and live your life without a mask on and try to enjoy yourself, or be stuck inside? Surprisingly, it was a 4-3 split on it, and people were very honest. And I was like, holy shit. There was 3 people that just said, look, they were women, a little older, who said, I have kids. I would rather be safe and be inside and for their health and safety and everything else. And that's how I want to live my life.
Sure.
4 other people were like, fuck it. I want to go out and live my life and party and do all this other shit. I'm willing to risk getting sick. And if you're in that age group or have a respiratory problem or whatever, stay inside. And it's split. And I think the country is split on this. Certainly I know our neighborhood is. And I think a lot of neighborhoods are.
Yeah.
But, eventually you're going to have to make up your own mind. I do not think they can shut the entire country down again, because we saw what happened economically. And the jobs thing came out today. Another 1.5 filed for unemployment today. So I don't know the right answer on this. The Democrats last night, this was breaking news, have moved to an all-virtual convention. I am sure we will be talking about this on Drinkin Bros News today. So if you stick around, it's 2:30. We will be going live off of our YouTube channel again for that. But the fact that they're going to go all virtual, quote unquote, is really shocking, because Biden has been invisible, and now he's not even going to accept his own party's nomination, and I guess he's going to do it on YouTube and everything else. I think that'll play into this election as well, man. So it might be a mask versus non-mask type of group this year, and it's fucking weird. You and I are going to live our lives, and we're going to figure it the fuck out. If they'll let us fly, we'll fly.
Right. But if they make you put on masks, you have to do it.
To do it, yeah.
So you can say, like, I'll do what I want, which is what we have been saying, like, doesn't change our lives at all.
Yeah.
But it does.
Here's what I will say.
And it did.
Yeah, but here's what else we'll say about North Carolina. Is this just happened yesterday from dickhead Roy Cooper. If you go out without a mask on, I think there's going to be some form of mobs where people start calling you out in stores, start calling you out in the streets, saying, fuck you, put your mask on, whatever. And then that's going to become a debate. Last night on the news, they were showing people showing up at town halls around the country for their own cities saying, I don't want to wear a mask. You can't make me wear a mask. You can't force me. There is a loophole in this law that he's trying to enforce that says, hey, you can get out of wearing a mask if you have some sort of medical condition, and they're not allowed to ask you about your medical condition.
It's just sort of like...
Yep. So all they can say is come up to you and say, hey, why aren't you wearing a mask? And all you have to do is say, I've got a medical condition. They're not allowed to ask you why, and they're not allowed to enforce it.
What could that condition be?
My condition would be like I have white woman's disease. Like sometimes I violently scream on accident.
Karenitis? Karenitis?
Yeah, where it's just I've got a severe case of Karenitis, and I just I twitch, and that's part of my thing. And if I've got a mask on,
have a mask,
people will think I'm violently coughing into it, and I just got Karenitis.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Halitosis.
Oh, I feel like I'm trapped inside my own mask.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the touch tube underneath Chuck E. Cheese. I got to take the mask off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's going to get strange coming up, and when everybody be prepared for that, because I guarantee you're going to see it in your town, in your stores, at gas stations, all that shit of, why aren't you wearing a mask? I went to the gas station today, and I got two weird looks, and it was just like, one was like from a fucking redneck who had a goddamn Confederate flag on like a bumper sticker on the back of his car, and I was like, cool. Are we going to judge now?
We're playing the judging game?
Yeah, we're playing the judging game with a Confederate flag sticker in the back of your fucking truck?
Because I'll win that game.
Yeah, motherfucker. So be prepared for it. I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't see a world, sadly, in which sports can come back right now. Hopefully the NFL has this right and they can continue to play in October and all that shit. I will say this. Both of those people from the NFL told me that this plan to come back does involve fans in the stands. So I don't know. You're getting weird conflicting statements from Fauci where he said, well, I think there's going to be a virus or a cure for the virus in January now. And it's like, what happened to a year and a half and all this other shit? And it's like, we're not getting any straight answers out of anyone. And I'm going to Rihanna this whole sitch and just live my life.
Sure. And
then I'll be busy spending that paper. So,
right.
We'll see.
But can I stand under your
umbrella?
Yeah.
Yeah. While all
cool.
the hatred rains down because I'm not wearing a mask.
Sure.
I have Karenitis. I might freak out. Yeah. I might have to see someone's manager and they won't hear me through the mask. I need to see the manager. By the way, this is another news story that I read. The name Karen has severely gone down this year for United States birth names.
Was it still?
It was still.
Karen, this is baby Karen.
Yeah.
Little Linda.
Yeah, you're gonna have to name it something else now.
This is our baby Linda.
I think little Nooch.
Bob the baby.
Call it Nooch. Just a gender neutral baby. This is Nooch. Oh, what does that stand for? Neutral. We don't care what he is, and he's free to choose.
That's very Googie.
Yeah. This is Nooch. My baby Nooch.
Googie was really ahead of his time.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard this story, Jessie had a childhood friend whose parents let him name himself, and his first word was Googie. Therefore, they went in and named him Googie on his birth certificate.
And he would run around dirty and naked with like pieces of straw hanging out of his butt.
Yep.
Vivid memories
Till
of
what
life
age?
in Ojai.
Yeah, to what age?
Way too late.
Right. He was probably breastfeeding still at 7 where you're like, oh, you just walked right up to the tit.
Yeah, he like took a bite of a hot dog, threw it on the ground, and then like walked up to his mom's boob.
Yeah, got some milk out of that.
Give me that tit, Mom.
I got to wash it down. I got to wash this half dog down, Mom.
Yeah.
He was probably already missing teeth, like half of his baby teeth were already gone.
He's like, tap that keg, Mom.
Yeah. I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
For the boobie.
For sure. So.
Yeah.
Memories, you know?
Is he still alive? I know your mom found him, right? Your mom found Googie.
Well.
We had her live on air back in the early days. Remember that?
It was an earlier episode. You're going to have to go back to that. But we found a Googie, but it wasn't the Googie, who now listens to the show.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he like in Hawaii. He's one of those weekend
yes,
warrior guys.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't the Googie.
It wasn't the Googie, but it was a Googie.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's short for Guggenheim. Like if they actually extended it to try to make it more professional as he got older in life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not if he was that dirty. He was very pigpenish, right?
Yeah. It was very much just like you hear gentle parenting. It was like that times a million. Like he decides from the age of a baby, like when he wants to bathe, when he wants to put on clothes, like they just let him completely like decide everything for himself.
He lives off of bagel bites and breast milk, you know? And that should be the little caption here, bagel bites and breast milk. We always put a little flirty thumbnail up, dude. You know, bagel bites and breast milk. We'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll kind of go back to the drawing room with that one.
Off the cuff. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
True.
Oswald said that. And, you know, that was a shot that I took. I missed. So did Oswald. One of those 4 shots missed. You know?
Sure.
The other 3 landed.
Yep.
Back into the left. Jacob Nichol, appreciate you coming in today, my man. You will be my Drinkin Bro of the week on Drinkin Bros. Stay tuned. We will be back at you in an hour and 15 for Drinkin Bros fake news. It's going to be a hot one today. I have a feeling. You look sexy.
Oh.
Jabes, you do.
Thanks.
You do.
Thank you.
And if you see me in the streets, fucking Nessie up, dude. Nessie up to me. All my fucking Nessians out there, dude.
That was pretty funny.
Don't be afraid to get Nessie out there. It's real.
I can't.
We got a new picture, the Loch Ness monster.
Woof. You know I will not go down that road.
It would have been awesome if it was a picture of Ryan Lochte just swimming, getting ready for the next Olympics in that water, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, we got the new little monster out there, a pussy monster."
It would be great.
That guy.
Well,
Poonhound.
Happy Little Friday.
Happy Little
Anthony
Friday.
Bourdain Day.
You bet, dude. Oh, that's right. It's Bourdain Day. Is his birthday?
Yes.
It is.
But they made his birthday Bourdain Day.
How old would he have been?
64.
64. Shit. Still wouldn't have received the Social Security. What is it?
No.
You get something at 65, right?
Yeah. I think if you hold out till 65 you get a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little get more cheddar. But anyway.
Happy Bourdain Day.
Happy Bourdain
James.
Day.
R.I.P.
I've got all my Bourdain stuff.
You've got a bust on your desk of Anthony Bourdain. You're drinking out of the Christ Anthony Bourdain mug.
He really he's been speaking to me lately,
You bet he has.
He's just like, dude, just eat. I'm like, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, don't worry about all this crap. Just keep eating food. And I'm like, gotcha, Anthony.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Tony. No problemo.
Like you guys are that bro-ish, Tony. Gosh. You throw that picture up on the screen. Him drinking a beer and flicking everybody off.
We were supposed to have a beer and a fucking chat and some food together.
Yep. And,
I was going to bridge the gap between him and Fieri. I was going to like bring them together and kind of like let them, see the good in each other. And really like I was going to be that mediator.
Two chefs meeting in real life, just like this. Just Nessie together, dude. Just bumping beaks. By the way, we've gotten a lot of messages about this, and I'll address it since you just brought it up. I keep forgetting. They want to rename Columbus, Ohio to Flavortown. Because obviously Columbus is named after Christopher Columbus.
Sure.
And he's a racist.
Yes.
Killed a bunch of Indians.
Pillager.
And, so we can't have that, obviously.
Sure.
And everybody wants to know my thoughts on it. I am 150% in to renaming Columbus Flavortown.
That's interesting. I was actually wondering how you felt about it because you are such a Columbus, Ohio lover.
All in.
I
here's
think
why.
This would be amazing.
Yes, so do I. Here's why. One, I love Guy Fieri. Support his whole shit. And, I'd love to have him on the show. For real. I love Fieri. Big Fieri fan.
That one I think we will.
I do too. Look, I'm a huge Fieri fan. Two, this is a little known fact about Columbus, Ohio. It is a test city for the United States for all foods, like new foods. So, like
restaurants, chains, things like this, they kind of put them in
Columbus,
Ohio.
They put new items on the menu that like no one knows about, and if they suck, the rest of the country never hears about them. If they're awesome, then it goes to everyone else. Case in point, when I was in college, McDonald's was the McDonald's on campus was selling a pizza.
Ooh,
yeah, for a stretch.
What a time
to be alive. It was not very good, therefore it never went out to the rest of the nation.
Right.
But these chain restaurants and all this shit, Champs is a big fucking fave of mine in Columbus, Ohio. It is fucking Flavortown. If you've watched Guy Fieri or any of the shit he does, he's been to Columbus a million times for their restaurants. Katzinger's Deli. So you get those pickles out of the big pickle barrel.
Gross.
Big fan, dude. Take me to fucking Flavortown. I'm in it, dude.
Flames and all. We have Rihanna.
Yep.
Rihanna's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Rihanna's birthday today. We're giving the
older than me?
shout
She older than 32?
out. We don't know. We're not going to ask the lady how old she is, but shout out to Rihanna. Everyone
30.
on the
big 3-0. Jacob Nichol says.
Oh, good for
dirty
her.
30.
Good for her.
The dirty 30.
Yeah, definitely in flavor of this. Blam, blam, blam. Shut it off. Go to
Look
black.
At that.
Cut to black after
no,
that.
do not do that, Giorgio. I've got to say, go to iTunes and rate the show. Rate Ross Patterson Revolution a 5-star and write a quick review. It helps scoot us on up the charts. And I also need to end it with for Nessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables. I am Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution.